All right, good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the party, okay? As you can see on the board, I have today's activities listed, okay? First, I'm going to do teacher introduction. I'm going to introduce myself because you don't know who I am, okay? Second, you are going to introduce yourself because I don't know who you are, okay? And then third, we will study prepositions, okay? All right, so as you can see on my right side, my name is T.Rhodes, and I am from Miami, Florida, USA, okay? I will tell you a little bit about myself. First, I'm going to introduce myself as you see on the board, okay? My name is T.Rhodes, I'm from Miami, Florida, USA. My family lives in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, it's the largest city in Florida. My mother has her own house in Florida. I have a younger sister. Her name is Gina. She has two children, two beautiful children. Okay, my sister has a son named Sean, and she has a daughter named Bianca. Not Beyonce, Bianca. Okay, and I must tell you, my nephew, my sister's son, who is my nephew, looks just like me when I was a little boy. And my niece, who is my sister's daughter, looks just like my sister when she was a little girl. So it's very interesting that my sister, I guess, recreated a little me and a little her, right? And my family, I have two older brothers. Unfortunately, my two older brothers passed away. Then I have two older sisters. One of my older sisters lives in Washington, D.C., and she's a judge. And I have another older sister who lives in Miami, Florida, and she's a lab technician. She works at a hospital. Okay? And I myself, I studied electronic engineering technology. I went to a university called the Variety University in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. I worked as an engineer for a year in Long Island, New York. And after 1 year, I was not happy working as an engineer, so I decided to change my profession into education. So I became a teacher. My first teaching experience was in South Korea. Okay, I was offered a job to teach elementary and middle school students in South Korea, and that's where I got my teaching experience. And after South Korea, I decided to move to Thailand, Phuket, Thailand, where I taught at a university called Prince of Songkla University. I don't know if you ever heard, if any one of you ever heard of Prince of Songkla University. There are 5 branches across Thailand. Okay, there is one in Suratani, one in Hajai, one in Songkla, one in Trang, and one in Phuket. Okay, all right. So as far as that is, I have been teaching English as a foreign language for the past 14 years. I taught in various countries, such as I've taught in South Korea, I've taught in Thailand, and I've taught in Bali, Indonesia, and I've taught in Saudi Arabia, I've taught in Kuwait, and I recently taught in Izmir, Turkey. Okay? All right, so at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to ask me any questions. Do you have any questions for me? Okay. If you don't, then I will move on to the second activity for today, which is student introduction. Okay. So please write your name on a piece of paper, ladies and gentlemen, and pass the paper forward to me. And then I will put all the papers in a box, and I will have you close your eyes and choose a piece of paper and open the paper and read the name. So whoever's name that you chose has to come to the front of the class and introduce themselves, okay? And when you come to the front of the class, this is what I would like for you to say, okay? I would like for you to say, hello, Teacher Rhodes. Okay, my name is, okay, I am from, and please tell me the name of the city and the country you're from. Okay, for example, Phuket, Thailand, or Bangkok, Thailand, or Surat Thani, Thailand, okay? And please tell me your name. I am X number of years old. Please tell me your age. And then you can tell me what you would like to become when you get older. What would you like to study? Okay? And so this is an example that I would like for you to follow when you come to the front of the class to introduce yourself to me and your classmates. Okay? All right, so now that we've done with this activity, I would like to move on to activity number 3, which is prepositions. I have a special video on YouTube that I would like to show you about prepositions. So, give you. Sorry for the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let me try to find the YouTube video about prepositions so you can watch it, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a fun video about prepositions. And then after you watch the video, we will play games, okay, to help you understand how to use the prepositions. All right, so give me a minute while I look for the video. All right, so here is the video about prepositions. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to TV News and more from our website. Click the button that says subscribe.
I hope you all can see. Lift it up.
Where is the mouse?
The mouse is in the house.
Where is the cat?
The cat is in the hat.
Where is the fish?
The fish is in the dish.
Where are you?
I'm in the classroom.
In, on, under, in front of, behind, next to.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you a physical demonstration of the prepositions that we have just watched on that fun video, okay? So just for now, just sit back, relax, and look at me, okay? All right, so here we go. In, on, under, in front of, behind, next to, between. Okay? One more time. I'll do it for you one more time. Now remember what I just did, okay? All right. And, on, under, in front of, behind, next to, between. I'll do it one last time, okay? And, on, under, in front of, behind, next to, between. Okay, so now that you just witnessed my physical demonstration of the prepositions, I am going to write them on the board. All right, so let's write them on the board. Where do we have space here? I can write it here, okay? So, in, on, under, in front of, behind, next to, between. please write these prepositions in your notebook. And I also have a list of flashcards that I prepared with those prepositions. So I'm going to show them to you right now. And then we're going to read them aloud together. So give me a minute while I get my flashcards, my self-made flashcards. Okay. All right. So repeat after me, guys. Let's see. Let me get the first one. So let's put it. Let me put it in the order in which they appear on the board. Okay. So we have N, on, under, in front of, behind, next to, between. All right, so we have an order. So now, okay, so let's take a look. Repeat after me, class. N. Can everybody see this? N.
In,
N. On.
on,
On.
on,
Under.
under,
Under.
under,
In front of.
in front of,
In front of.
in front of,
Behind.
behind,
Behind.
behind,
Next to.
next to,
Next to.
next to,
Between.
between,
Between.
between.
Okay. So, I have a writing assignment for you right now. Your writing assignment is, I want each one of you to write one sentence using each preposition in your notebook. Okay? Write one sentence using N, one using on, one using under, one using in front of, one sentence using behind, a sentence using next to, and a sentence using between. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Raise your hand and ask me if you don't understand anything. Okay? All right, so when you are finished with your sentence, please raise your hand and let me know so I can listen to your sentence. And then once we listen to all the sentences, then we will play a game. All right? Okay, so this is the end of today's party, boys and girls. It's been a fun day. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. See you next time.